Hi Year 8, hope you're having a nice day today. I'm just leaving a lesson brief video that you can watch if you'd like to work through the examples. I do this from time to time when I'm not away, so I hope it's helpful. So we're doing what's called the unitary method today, and having a look at how do we find a full quantity if we only know a percentage of it. And we'll look at some examples. And the basic techniques, it's called the unitary method because we work out 1%, and then we multiply that by 100 to work out 100%. And you can read that there and copy that on a note if you'd like to. But the basic summary, this is a nice one to find an amount given a percentage of the amount. First find 1% and then multiply by 100. So let's have a look at an example. So 75% of an amount is $825. So we want to find the full amount. Now, basically the full amount means we want to find 100%. That's what we want. So we currently know that 75% is $825. Now, how would I then go to 1%? That's the question. How would I go to 1%? Well, the idea is we divide it by 75. 75 divided by 75 is 1%. So I would then do that with 825. We divide it by 75 as well. Because if I divide the percentage by 75, it makes sense to divide the quantity by 75. And if I do that, it works out to be 1% is $11. 825 divided by 75 is 11. So 1% is $11. So then the next question is, well, how do I work out what 100% is? Well, it makes sense to go from 1 to 100. We're talking about multiplication, is how many times do we need to have this? We go to times by 100. So if I'm multiplying by 100, then I'm doing 11 times 100, which is equal to 1,100. So the answer is, the full amount is $100. No, it's not $1,100. $1,100 is how we do the unitary method. All right, I've got two more examples to quickly run through. Here we have another example. Joanne runs 23% of a race distance and has run 4.6 kilometers. What is the full distance of the race? So again, we're trying to find this full distance. We're talking about 100%. So we currently know that 23% is 4.6 kilometers. All right. So we want to now know what 1% is. That's the unit. 1% is, well, to go from 23% to 1%, we would divide by 23. So 4.6 divided by 23 is going to give me equals 0.2 kilometers. All right, 0.2 kilometers. That's interesting. So now I know that 1% is 0.2 kilometers. Now, how do I then go to 100%? Well, 100% is 100 times 1%, so we're going to multiply by 100. So 100% is 0.2 kilometers times 100, which gives us 20 kilometers. So the full distance is 20 kilometers. All right, so how we found that? We've divided by 23 because it's 23%. We find 1% and then we multiply it by 100. Final one, number 3. Terry pays a deposit of 15% of deposit. That's silly. Pays on a new computer, paying $450. What's the full price? What is 100%? Now, we've got 15%. The deposit is a small amount we pay, is $450. All right. So again, we say, all right, well, what about 1%? How do I work out what 1%? Well, we divide by 15. So 1% is 450 divided by 15. And if we work that out, it's going to be $30. So now if I want to work out what 100% is, 100% is, well, we would multiply it by 100. You see the process again? We divide it by 15 first. We found 1%, and then I'm multiplying by 100 to get 100%. So 100% is $30 times 100. which gives us $3,000. So the full price is $3,000. All right, the questions are on the next page. Have a go. You can email me, ask each other. Hope it goes well. Thanks.